Debbie and John, I'm gonna take a video of this water hole I have in the back of my property here. When I bought the farm, Ed Haycock told me that the water was coming from this house, which is right here at the back of my property. Okay, now I'm walking up the hill here right now from my lower piece of property, and here's my field that I have all nice and clean. I want to re-fence this in for my horses, but I can't because of this little sewage hole right here. It's very nasty. It smells. My mower got stuck yesterday in it, but you can see how wet it is. And it's always got moisture in it. You can see the water laying in it right now. There's just puddles of mush, and this is all clay, so I get stuck back here every time I slide into it. But you can see the water is just laying here. It's not because we've had too much rain. This doesn't ever dry out. And it seeps from back here. Okay, it starts right here, right from this property, and it continues on. This is all mush. I can't walk in there or I'll bury myself in mud. Bailey, get out of there. Come on, get out of there. And anyways, this is like the area that is saturated constantly. And I can't fence it in because of the mud. Now I'm gonna walk down the hill here. Hopefully I won't slide on my butt. But this is all wet, slippery mud. And I'm gonna work my way over to where it's tracking down my property. Now I used to be able to mow this, as you can see. I have the grass all gone in here, but this year I can't mow in here at all and weed whack because it's just too wet. But it seems to be tracking right down this hill here, and it's got itself a little path. And I don't know how well you can see the water in it, but you can see the moisture there. There's water, and it just keeps going down, 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 down. And keeps going. I had to walk behind a tree. Anyways, and then you get to my laneway here, and this is all mud. Just soot and mud. And the water is just laying here. It's just muck. And then it just continues down around my board fence here. And it just keeps going and going and going. And you can see how the water is just laying there. And it continues right down my back laneway here, and it goes down to the end over those rocks and down into the woods. But it smells horrible. But you can see the water, it just keeps tracking. This is on a hill, so it's not sitting still. It just keeps moving, just trickling down. And I need to know what to do about this, or who to contact to get this fixed. If they have a leak in their sewage, that's fine. We just have to address the issue. But I need this to stop because I really want to fence in that back field instead of just mowing the grass every year. Okay, so anyways, this is the back piece of my property. That house there on the hill. I'm going to walk back up the hill again so you can get a good look at it. I think you know where I mean. John's been here before. And it's so slippery here. I hope I don't go on my butt. I don't want to fall in this stuff. Oh! Yep, I just fell in it. There you go. I just fell in sewage. Nice. See, it's just so slippery. You can't walk. Look at this. That's where I just fell. Damn it. Anyways. I'm gonna wipe my hands off before I touch my camera. I'm gonna take a picture of the house. It's on Joshua Lane. The driveway is shared with another resident. But this is the back of the house. They don't mow. It's a nasty mess back here. And this is the town of Crawford. And this is their yard. This is their yard. It's a nasty mess. They're throwing all their down trees and their garbage on my wall here that fall on this mess. Also, they do attempt to mow once in a while. Let me walk back up the hill. I know they dragged this big old tree down on the fence line too, which I don't care. I'll just cut it up, but they did mow a little piece here. Right there. Little piece. But they don't make an effort to clean the place up. I know it was in foreclosure. I know it was taken off for some reason. Don't know, don't care. But if their sewage line or leach bed is running over to my property, that's got to be stopped. I would like to use this back piece of my property, which is right here. Okay, I want to fence this field back in. It was fenced in when I bought the farm, and I should be able to use it instead of just mowing down the grass. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a call. Here's an email with a video and photographs. All right, thanks, John and Deb.